welcome back to the channel. My name's Dr. Matt Dickinson. This week, somebody specifically asked me about if somebody sends you a two-dimensional drawing, a DXF, DWG drawing, can you simply take that drawing and use it in your CAD system? What I thought I would do today is show you how to do this. So without rambling on too much, without going on too often, let me take you through the process. Let me show you how it's done. I'm using Solidworks 2024, and then if I get time, I will show you some others. So let's shrink this down. I'm into a new part, and let's kick into it. So what I need is a drawing. So I'm gonna fudge this a little bit, which I don't like using fudge as a term, but because it's kind of like I'm making it up. But what I'll do is I'll just quickly put something on here. I need a piece of geometry. So let's go that this is 100 mil, and then let's do a piece in the middle, and then let's simply do an extrude. This is just going to give me a geometry I can operate to, so I'll go with mid-plane geometry and then go OK. Right, so then let's say we've got this part and we want somebody to be able to recreate this just because it's all two-dimensional. So what I'll do is I'll just quickly save this as, I don't know, let's just call this dummy. It's just so when I look at it, I remember what I meant to be deleting. So let's just jump back across. In this process, I'll just shrink that back down, get rid of that, and then go new and drawing. So between this drawing now, I come across and let's go in. I'm just going to use a custom sheet, which in this case means it's not going to put any special things on there. It's just because all I'm really after is that DWG drawing. So I'm going to go, what part do I want to insert? In this case, because again, I'm just making from the dummy, I'm just going to use my dummy and put it on there. And then, okay, that's all I really want for this example. Now, I can put dimensions on there if I wish. In fact, you know, just to be consistent, so we're aware, let's get some dimensions on there, and then we'll put something on there as well, and something on there like that. Okay, so it's with that I could easily create it anyway. But then let's say we want now to use this, and the reason I do this is just because as I said, there's a lot of companies who actually do produce you drawings, and this kind of go, right, this is the drawing that we'll produce for you. And then you go, okay, cool. What's that actually going to do? So let's do a DXF as a starter. So I'll go to here, save my domain into here. So this is my DXF drawing. So this is output. And the only reason I'm doing this is so I've got a drawing. And I'll go new. And then I'll go part. And then I go insert DXF or DWG. Select the plane. Right, yeah, so I forgot. So what this now says is I'm going to use a two-dimensional drawing. What plane are we going to sit on? Where do we want to go? I'll just choose a top plane. I'm choosing that as just a random. I could go right or front. So don't think that is a specific. And then I go Solidworks, insert DWG. Now it says, okay, where's your DWG? We've already got our dummy. Click OK, and then go. 3, 2, 1. Boom. There we go. So now what it does is it says, look, this is what I've got. What do you want to import? This is interesting. 3D curves or models can be imported from there. Somebody told me that you can actually use that as to overall geometry and reference. So if you look in this image here to the right, you can see there it's referring to, if there's a three-dimensional drawing there, it should be able to build. I've not seen that done, so don't quote me on that one. So what I'll do is go to my import from a two-dimension, then go OK, and then it sees this as a piece. Is that what I'm after? Is it in millimeters? It is, and it is. So I'll click next, and then it asks me about overall referencing. Where's it all going? Merge points closest, which is fine, and then I click OK. 3, 2, 1. And there it is. So you see there where it's got this little warning sign through it. What I'm actually going to do now is I'm actually going to right click and then go to make edit sketch. So what this now does is it extracts it purely out of what it actually was. So now I can right click and go to part. I'm going to simply delete this. Do I want all this? I don't really want all this. You can see there where the construction lines were. It's brought it in as a singularized piece. So I'm just gonna use my power trim, get rid of all that, and then what I can now do is, in fact, why am I doing that? Why am I doing that? I'm just recreating the part. So if I just recreate from there, that should do it, because it's giving me an overall. So there and also there. It was in mid-plane. And there we go. So that's using DWGs to actually create the geometry. So using Solidworks, you can do that process. It is very doable, and that's a key process to actually do it. Okay, so case in point. Let's say, for example, you've got a drawing. And let's say that you're going to be, I don't know, you're excited to be part of the ASTM Exo Games 2024 in Philadelphia in August. Bit of a push there. And let's say that you have a drawing to do with the medal that someone's going to win. If they win. But you want to turn that into an actual piece. So what I'll do is just repeat the same process. I'll go to a new part and then part. Now earlier I've actually generated a drawing already, so I'll just go front plane, I'll go insert, and I'll go part. Then what I want to do is apologies, not part. I'll go insert. I will go DXF or DWG. Now you see there we've got our dummy. Well, what I actually want to do now is come down, and I'm going to use a drawing that I made earlier, which is the ASTM logo. This is from the coin that was originally created for the games themselves. See here, got the same process. Can import two-dimensional import to reference. Go next. You see there, we've actually got this that's now coming in. Now I can go to selected layers. This is pretty cool. So if I come here, and here, then here, then here. If I just stay with my visible, and then go next. Now what you see, again, refers to where's it going to go. Where's the merge point going to be? And define the origin of on sketch. I can define it, so I could actually move this across. Can I pinpoint? Somebody told me I can pinpoint. So let's go roughly there to be my origin. And then let's just leave it at that. Let's just hold it there. And then what I now want to do is... Oh, it's now locked. Why has that locked me out? That's awkward. Oh, apply. So I'm now applied, and then I'm finished. So 3, 2, 1. Solidworks for this type of thing is incredibly good. So you look now, we've now got the coin in there. I'm just going to turn that into make an editable sketch. And then what I'll do is I don't even have to do anything. This is how lovely a piece of software this can be. So what I'll do is turn that back on, make that visible, visible, show even. Come on, you swine. Right, oh, show. Can I bring it back? Come on. There we go. So now what I'm going to do is go to my extrusion. And I'm going to pretend that I'm making this now. So I'm going there. And I'm going there, there, there. Also tells me, you see from the drawing, it tells me an awful lot. You can actually see there that whoever did this drawing, me, what I'd done is I'd actually put the geometry a key way, you know. So what I've actually done is I've actually put fillets and chamfers on there to make it look a bit, to make the profile stand out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add all this in. My goodness, it's taken a long time. So let's just go. I'll tell you what. Let's just right click, clear all. It's just going to take forever if I have to wait any longer. So I'm just going to select all. I'm going to select all or not. Okay, so I'm just going to click on there for the minute because it's going to take me forever otherwise. Let's spin that round. Let's look at where we are. So that's where we are at the minute. See there, it's not quite captured all the other bits that I wanted it to, so I'll just edit that out. And then again, come in there, and to that portion there, and come on there. And you see, really, for those of you who are brand new to using Solidworks, it's like a colouring in exercise. So I click OK, and there we go. We now have a estimate of how that coin will be, and I could almost print that and make my own. But the trouble is you would need all my dimensions to be able to do that. So I'm not going to do that. So pan that right back. And that's it. It's as easy as that. You can emulate the same processes in Inventor. You can emulate the same processes in CATIA. And this really does make your life so much easier when you're out there doing particular CAD designs and you need to just get that stuff on there to be able to do stuff. It's as easy as that. Tab it, pull it, done. I hope you found this really useful, and I hope this has been quite of an insight as to using SolidWorks for this type of thing. I am going to produce another video this weekend just looking more at exoskeletons and looking at more what we do. But this has been more focused on the using of CAD and to make your life easier if you're in a position where you need to learn how to, I don't know, create a gear, or you need to create components just from a two-dimensional sketch. So powerful stuff. I hope you found it useful though, but and let me know if you have any problems with it. Put it in the chat, put it in the comments, whatever. If you're one of my students, come and find me and ask me further questions about it. Other than that, have a great day, everyone.